I'm Lisa Pitts, and you're at my lovely home in Chesapeake, Virginia. This was not the house that I originally was looking at. I was really looking at a house on the ocean front. I had a builder and everything, and I was going to build my dream house on the water. So my pastor, it was like, my house has been for sale for about a year. You want to look at it? And I'm like, no, I want to live at the beach. So I came to look at their house, and I just fell in love with it. I just fell in love with it. The pier on the water, just the quietness, the serenity, it was better than the beach. So I ended up purchasing the house. And this is like a family home, because I have a large family, and all my kids are grown, so everybody comes back here and they hang out. So this is like the hangout. Thanksgiving, we're already planning Thanksgiving. 4th of July, we have this huge party here, and it's just like a big family home. I guess because we have the water. Everybody chooses my house to hang out at. So, I told my mom, this house is a family house. No matter if I'm on the West Coast or I'm here or wherever I'm at, you guys know you can always get in. This is the family house. I started Steadfast Medical Staffing as a single mom back in 2005. And I'm a nurse, been a nurse for 20 years. And I started the company because of the shortage. We're in a major critical healthcare shortage. There's nobody to take care of you, no nurses, no CNAs, nurses, LPNs, RNs. It's a mad shortage. So they call us. We're a staffing registry. Everybody comes and register to work with us, and the facilities call us for staff. And we've been blessed. We have a lot of staff to meet the needs of these facilities. I travel a lot, and I shop a lot at high-end stores, Chanel, Louis Vuitton, and I just said I need a place that is sacred for my high-end clothes. And even my everyday clothes, but mostly for my high-end purses and my fur coats and my clothes and just my high-end stuff. So when I shop, I can go and put my stuff in there and make it look real pretty.
Tell me what that looks like.
That looks like a closet factory closet. That's what that looks like.
So this job, the entire thing was completely all painted, and all of the doors and drawers were glazed. So normally, with a lot of jobs we do, most of them are melamine. Some of them will have painted edges on the front, and a lot of times they will have painted trim, but nothing to this extent. With everything being painted the way it is and everything being glazed, there's a lot more care that has to be used in loading the material into the house, so it takes a little bit longer to do. You just have to be a lot more careful when you're handling everything as far as putting it together.
Measurements was pretty on point, no problems, and when measurements is on point, literally things go up as fast as this.
So the first step on this side of the unit, I'm gonna actually have to do a piece of flat trim, which will be the first piece that goes up, and then I'll have to build a box in the corner so that we can tie the ornamental crown into the standard crown that came in the room. So I'm getting ready to attach the corbels to this build-up piece, and it'll basically cap off the fluted column that I'll be putting on, and the flat trim and the crown will wrap around the top of it to give it a really nice look of a big thick column on either end of this closet. So the corbels are mounted on another block. This block on the back actually allows the flat trim to run into it, as well as the flute to run up underneath and just create a nice seam. So in order to get the two different types of crown to be able to meet in the corners, it'd be impossible just to miter them like normal and get them to meet up. So I actually have to build a box that will allow each piece of crown to die into it flat. So that's what I'm getting ready to do now. So I actually just used the same material I used for the baseboard, and basically I just cut 2 pieces wide enough to let the crown die into it, and then I just make a false little bottom piece out of another piece of base material, and then just nail it all together and attach it to the wall. Sometimes we'll have 9-foot material, but it just depends on basically, usually it's determined off what the height of the job is, because if it's like an 8-foot panels like these are, they won't cut 9-foot material. But if they already have 9-foot sheet on there, then they'll go ahead and cut the trim out of that, so it just kind of depends. If we can do one piece all the way across, it keeps us from having to put a splice in it, so there's less there's less gaps that we have to fill, and it just, you know, gives it a better look, just a solid all the way across. With the ornamental crown and stuff, where you cut it has to be very precise. And so when you're cutting a miter on an outside corner, the piece right next to it has to have, it's basically got to pick up where that piece left off. So you really have to be precise on where you're cutting and just take a little more time. When they glaze the trim and it has those accents coming through, it can be darker and lighter in places, just like when you're doing stained wood. The stain doesn't always take to each piece of wood the exact same, so when you cut stuff, when you're lining it up, especially in a long run like that, you just have to pay attention to the color of the material, where it leaves off. So when you pick a new board, it closely matches it, just so that seam disappears as much as possible. All right, so I've done all the crown, all the base, all the other trim is done. So the final piece is the flute, which will go right here on the front of this cabinet. Everything on this job went very smoothly. There was no major issues. Everything fit. All Tamra's measurements were really good. The paint job that was done on it was very, very good. I had very little touch up to do, so it all went very smoothly.
I started working for Closet Factory around August 2017. I was in school most of the time for healthcare management, playing ball, but I ended up finding out that I was having a baby girl pretty soon, and I wanted to move on and find something other than school and restaurant life of working. So I ended up, one of my cousins, he worked for inside the shop at the Closet Factory, and he got me the job, and I ended up working as help and just literally just unloading the van, trying to help the installers get out, because these days we report to work every day at 7. Sometimes you might not get out of here until 7, 8 o'clock, all depending on the job. But I'm on my way to moving up to installer pretty soon, so that's pretty cool. I've been waiting for those news for a long time. Also designed my first closet. So hopefully in the next 2 weeks I'll be able to start putting that together to actually see my closet go from paper to actual real life. So.
More from the archives. Enjoy the Closet Factory flashback.
We're at the Thomas's residence today. We're here to see the final installation. It's actually been a few weeks since we were here doing the installation. So we're going to see how everything turned out, and hopefully they're very happy with everything. Let's find out.
Look what we've done with the closet you
Can't
did
wait to
for
see
us.
it.
We have filled the closet completely.
Wow, yes you
yeah.
have.
We were able to get everything in here from the other place, so that
So
was
much
really
better
good.
than the wire rack that was in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
You wouldn't
Yeah.
be able to fit everything in there.
No,
yeah.
we wouldn't. So the
No
two different poles and
Right.
everything.
Yeah, that worked out real nice.
And then for the longer
Right.
dresses or suits.
Yeah. You want to go see the rest of the bedroom?
I sure do. I
Okay.
can't wait.
Come over here so you can see some of my stuff in one of my
I see you got a
favorite
new
areas.
purse.
Yeah, yeah. But what's so nice about these knobs you suggested is that I can hang my purses or other things on it. But look, I've got all my shoes in here.
Very
and then
nice.
my arts and crafty stuff. And you can see where I have folders and stuff up there.
Nice.
And so it's worked out.
I was doing shoe
really.
shopping to see if there's anything I wanted to take with me.
But what was so nice was see we could arrange the shelves any way
Right.
we wanted. And
And you had jewelry. Did you have jewelry inserts in here, or was it?
yeah,
Oh,
this is
oh,
my
wow.
jewelry drawer.
Going shop. Oh, I like that one.
But you have the little jewelry drawer that slides out.
And then I have arts and crafty stuff sheets.
Yeah.
But here's my jewelry drawer that
So do you have to call Jim every time you want something from up
I
here?
can reach these. I can reach those. Way up there is I can get my little step ladder.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay.
And also, we really like the higher dresser top. Most people have it standard 30-inch, but this, just really works well because you don't have to stoop over. And of course, you could have made it any height. We just finally arrived at this as being the most functional for us.
Certainly works well for you.
Oh yes. Well, and the fact that the drawers just slide so nicely and easily. And I know that even though we don't have them fully loaded, you could put 100 pounds of stuff in each one of them. But it really works nice. And of course, this is Ed and Earl's this way, and this is my stuff.
All of this is mine.
Yeah, this is my stuff down
Okay.
here, right? So I'm not quite sure what
That makes sense. That sounds about right?
But even the bottom drawers are easy to gain access to, and I've got all my storage up in here. Of course, again, I love the sliding smaller drawer because there's a lot of things that if you put them in one of these, it's wasted space. Right. And then my shoes, which are bigger than most, it really worked out well that the fact that this offset here was not as deep as the dresser, but for shoes you don't really need the storage depth that you normally would for a regular size closet area.
And I think it adds a little bit more interest to it.
Oh yeah, it broke up this, the solid line there. And going all the way to the ceiling is really nice because some of the things that you don't use very often, you don't want to take a functional and daily space up with something that you don't use but maybe once or twice a year. Right. So that worked out really nicely. We didn't have to downsize our stuff. We downsized our furniture and other things, but not the things that we wanted to bring with us. I really still like, and a lot of people comment on how nicely it's trimmed up at the top. Right. It just looks like a really nice piece of furniture. You want to talk about this one here? That was our big challenge.
Yeah, sure. I know we wanted to mirror both sides like we did in the other unit, but I think it worked out pretty good. Yeah. Now we still have access to the, was it HVAC that's in there?
Yeah, HVAC.
So you still have access to that, and that's on wheels, so you'll be able to pull it in that when you need to. And I think it looks good.
It's real easy when the maintenance crew comes in and wants to change the filters. They can just roll this thing out and turn it and do it. So
and we still were able to somewhat balance the sides, so it worked out good.
Okay.
Okay, let's go see the office.
All right, wait. Do you remember when we did the last installation at your other place that was like this?
Yes. Well,
did I tell you what Juan did to me?
No, tell me.
When he was doing the installation, I got a picture from him, and he was down on his knees holding something up here and trying to reach the top, and he sent me the picture said, "Did you mean to make these drawers this high? The client isn't going to be able to reach them." And it really looked like he was standing up in front of them.
Right.
He got me.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got me pretty good. I fell for it.
Well, and I think that mere fact sort of points out that y'all can make the height any whatever one wants, and that just really works out nicely.
And I like the color top that you chose.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it gives some dimension to it, and a lot of people that have seen this love it.
I've used this color several times since.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Okay, good. When you hear the name Closet Factory, all you think they do are closets. That's not right. They can do anything.
We're
I
thrilled.
highly recommend it.
I'm thrilled.
Thank
Okay.
So the Thomases are very happy. They know what they want. They're happy with the product. They know what to expect. So yeah, they're very happy, and I'm off to the next project. Till next time.
Hi everybody, I'm here at Lisa Pitt's house. I haven't seen the closet in a few weeks and I wanted to stop on by today and just connect with her. She wasn't here when we were installing, so I haven't been able to spend any time with her in the space. So I'm here today to do that and come take a look. It's very impressive. You'll love it. Hey! I'm so happy to see you. Let's take a look at that closet.
Yes. Well, Tamra, surprise.
You got a new chandelier.
Yes, the closet for the queen.
Yes, it is.
I know, isn't it beautiful?
It is just gorgeous.
I love it. I love
It really is.
Well,
I like
which-
your blessed sign.
Oh, I know, it's beautiful. And that's what I like about it. I like the molding and the trim work and the woodwork. I love it. I just love this closet.
How about the paint job? Can
Paint
you
job
believe
was
this is
good.
paint?
Can't believe it.
This is so smooth. And you want to know something interesting? You see this glazing that's going around the frame of the doors
Right,
where it's dark?
right.
Glazing is a process that's very, very involved. So I was at a client's house today, and she was showing me the kitchen cabinetry she has in her pool house. It's not really glazed.
Wow.
It appears as though the person took a Sharpie and drew in all these crevices.
Oh my God.
It is not a glazed job.
Well, this was not a Sharpie, I promise you.
This is true glazing. True, beautiful glazing.
Yeah.
So tell me about your house manager is going to fill in the spaces
She's
for
filling
you.
in because I have 2 closets in the master bedroom. So everything really high end, and my everyday clothes are coming over here. She just want to organize this closet, like the purse, the shoes. So I guess she's gonna have all the shoes. Look the way she put the shoes in there. Isn't that wonderful? I
It
love
really is. Well, you wanted
Yeah.
an accessories
Yeah,
closet too.
I did. This is a closet, I was telling you can't use any kind of hangers. It has to be the velvet hangers. And I was going to use this part right here to put all my St. John's, my suits and everything when I'm doing business. But I just love it. I really do.
What about this countertop?
Oh God, this countertop, I don't want anything up here. I don't want nothing on the countertop. Listen, I'm
It's
just
solid
so blessed.
stained
That's it.
wood.
Yes, it's absolutely gorgeous.
And I noticed that you didn't put any outlets or anything in the island, so you're not going to use it as a charging station or anything like that.
No, no, this is a queen's closet. You better not charge your phone up here, don't be mad.
When you come in here, it's no business.
No business. I'm coming in here to pick up my clothes, what I'm gonna wear, or if I'm packing, what I'm taking on the West Coast with me.
What about the closet over here?
This is the closet for all the high-end purses. Got your Louis Vuitton, your Chanel bags, your Berman bags. So I'm gonna have all my high-end bags in here.
And what about the one behind you?
The one behind me, I think I'm gonna end up having like some everyday clothes in here. Business, not high-end business, like just everyday office clothes in here.
Okay.
And eventually, we're talking to the contractor, thinking about taking this out and making this a walk-in closet for the master bedroom and sealing that off.
So putting a doorway
Putting a
through
doorway.
there? We kind of talked about that before we
Yeah.
installed,
Right.
but nobody could do it fast enough
Nobody can
for
do
you.
it quick enough for me because I like stuff done quick.
I know. That's why you were so
That's why I
happy.
chose you.
that
That's
we-
why I chose you.
Yeah.
It was like a week. I'm like, yeah. So, but I'm still happy. It may not never happen. We may not do that. I don't even care at this point. I got my closet. I'm happy.
So you like all the fluted columns?
I love it. It's absolutely beautiful.
And the corbels?
Yes.
And we have rosettes down here on
Yes,
the
I
end.
love it. I love
What about
it.
all these drawers?
Oh, I don't know. I was telling my manager, what are we going to do with all these drawers? I'm going to put stuff in them. Nice stuff, though.
Have you actually opened them up to see
Yes.
how
They're
smooth
beautiful.
they roll?
They're beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. Absolutely.
And then what about the cabinet down here?
So I was going to put like I've had boxes of stuff. Like I have boxes of belts, scarves, some of my little hats that I have, like my winter hats. Like when I'm dressing up, I might put a hat down at the bottom. I think some hats can go down here.
That would be
Scarves. There's so much. I have so much room. I don't even know where I'm going to put everything. I have so much room.
Well, if you ever want to add a jewelry insert,
That's what I was going to ask you about.
yeah, we can always put a jewelry insert.
Yeah, we're going to
in
have
there.
to. Because I need something for the jury.
Okay,
Yeah, we're going to have to do that.
okay. We've got a whole bunch of styles. We've also got sunglasses inserts.
I just need more jewelry inserts. And I was thinking about adding just like the velvet in here.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
you can do
And
that.
the first top ones, the 3 top. Yeah.
You have a valet rod here.
Yeah, I have
correct?
a rod. My sister said, what is this? I said, well, I'm getting dressed in the morning. I don't know what I want to wear. I'll put them all up here.
Or when you're
I'm at the
packing.
side, or when I'm packing. Yeah. And this is just the open, and I like this. You know, this can be open. It's open for different clothes, you know, suits. I would put a lot of suits in there for work. Yeah,
I know, this is such a beautiful place.
I know it is. It really is. So in this closet over here, we didn't come over here. So this one, right here, now this is for another one for the suits. So I would put like high-end suits in there because this is the same thing as this one.
Isn't
But
the
this
one
one
on
right
the
here
end?
is for the fur coats.
Yes.
I'll put my fur coats in here. It's a long closet. And you got hats. I can put hats up there.
Oh, you could do that. Absolutely.
We have a lot of space. A lot of space. And then here, shoes again. What do you think? Shoes again?
Shoes would be great. Boots.
Shoes, boots, shoes. Yeah, I think that'd be great.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just a lot of fun.
And it's adjustable.
Oh
So,
yeah.
You know, you can
But
put
then
tall
you got
boots.
and then you got your space up here on either side, space above the closet.
You need a sign that says the Queen.
I
or
know the
something
queen,
like
the
that.
closet for the queen.
Yes.
Yes, and then we got the chandelier that just makes the whole closet go. Oh.
It really does. That
Yeah.
other light fixture you had in here.
I know. I moved that into my office in the house. I need that ceiling fan. So this was like I couldn't find a small enough chandelier, and I said I've got to find a chandelier for that closet. That's just perfect. Perfect. Not too big, not too small.
No, it's beautiful. And when it's turned on, it
beautiful.
just it's exactly what you need in
Gorgeous.
here.
Yeah. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what else you're gonna do to my house.
Let me
What's
tell
worth
you
the
some
money.
of the behind the scenes stuff that went on to
What
make this
happened?
happen. We had one meeting that lasted 4 hours just making sure that all of your trims were
Wow.
exactly what you were expecting from
Wow.
the catalog.
Wow.
So that was a 4-hour meeting.
Wow.
We chose a second company to do the painting and the glazing because we didn't think the first company was going to deliver the product that we thought this job required.
Wow.
So 2 painting
Wow.
companies. The countertop hand stained, hand sanded, hand
Oh,
stained
I believe it. I believe it.
to match the exact color that you said you wanted it to be. I mean, there were a lot of hands involved in this project,
Wow.
and it was a labor of love for everybody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were really excited about this job.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, dear.
Ed. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. I would most definitely recommend Closet Factory to everyone. I think the job was very professional. I got the product that I was looking for the first time, and I'm a perfectionist, so that's really hard to work with me because I want everything right. So I was just pleased. I didn't have any issue. I didn't have any complaints, and usually I do, but I didn't. So that's grade A right there, grade A. You know, I post on Facebook my closet. Well, the manager did of the house. She posts the closet on Facebook. She got like 115 likes. And everybody wants to know, where did you get that closet? Where did your sister get that closet from? So people are asking. Closet for the Queen from the Closet Factory.